see. What's going on, everybody? Live Farmer 73. Happy Sunday. Guava. Guava. Uh, I wanted to come in here and have a serious talk. Hello to everybody coming in the room. I'm going to say hi now because I'm going to just get to talking, okay? Um, our sister, our elder, our family here in this gardening, prepping community, whatever you want to call it, it's a community nevertheless. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Our community, a lot of us have been here on YouTube together for many years. And if you haven't been on YouTube with a lot of us for all of these years, one thing that you have done, you have learned a lot from a lot of the people that's been here a long time here on YouTube. Now, all of the people that you've learned something from here in this community, I watch a lot of us. And I can say this with a true heart, most of the people in this community, especially the ones I watch, never ask their viewers for a single thing. They never ask the viewers for anything. You know, the most you will hear anybody in this community ask you for is a thumbs up, a like, a share the channel, subscribe. That's the most you really hear out of this community. You don't really hear a lot out of this community in ways of people want you to pay for something. They want your money. They want you to keep paying. They want super chats. You don't hear them forcing you to give super chats, cash apps, PayPal, or anything. Anybody in this community that I watch, I've never seen anything like that. With that being said, as much information and wisdom and help that you get on all of these great channels here on YouTube in this community, there comes a time where you kind of should try to find it in your heart to pay it forward a little bit. When nobody asks for help because of their pride or they think they can pull it off, listen, that's honorable. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm one of those people. You see us laugh, you see us smile, you see us joke, you see us share knowledge, you see us spend lots of time with you on these videos, whether it's a long video or it's just a piece of time out of our life that we could be doing something else, that we want to share something knowledgeable with the rest of the viewers. The only thing is, you really don't know us like that. You don't know what we're really going through. We smile, we joke, we laugh, we give knowledge, and we hang out. We go to each other's channels, we hang out, but you really don't know what the content creator is really truly going through. Over the last 5 years, I've been through trauma that I don't feel like explaining right now, and nobody knows it. The reason why I haven't explained that on YouTube, because I've always told you some things to me are personal. Some things is for me, some things is for YouTube, right? But that's my preference. My point of saying that is we all go through things. Please don't, oh my goodness, please, oh God, don't ever think when you're watching us content creators here on YouTube that you're watching some millionaires. Don't ever think that you're just sitting back watching some actors just making 25 million per episode or per movie or per video. It just doesn't work that way. With each and every video that either one of us content creators put out, every time, I don't even have to know a content creator to know that they're thinking the same way I'm thinking. Cross your fingers and hope that this one is the one that goes viral. Is this one going to help me pay my rent this month? Is this the video that's going to actually help me pay my mortgage? Is this the video that's going to make me famous? Every content creator has that in the back of their mind, whether they tell you the truth or not. Unfortunately, that's rare. The chances of that is like getting into the NBA or the NFL draft, okay? For us YouTube content creators, we go through struggles. Our family members pass away. We have financial troubles. We have health troubles. But that's things that either we do or we do not want to share here on YouTube. I'm saying all this to let you know we're real people. We are real people. And we get hurt. Can you do me a favor, Marsha? Thank you for that. But can you do me a favor, Marsha? Is there a way that you can retract that $49 super chat? She says, thank you for the knowledge and the inspiration, and my garden is amazing in part because of your content. Thank you. But I'm going to ask a favor of you, my friend. Can you please, if it's possible, retract that super chat and please send it over to my sister, my elder, Granny Karma Homestead. If anybody during this video feel it in your heart to give a super chat to me, can you please stop? Refrain from doing that. And can you please send it to my friend Granny Karma Homestead on Granny Karma Homestead channel. If you want to give her a super chat, give her a cash app because a cash app will pay out faster. The reason I'm doing this video is because Granny Karma is a really dear friend of mine. And we've been knowing each other a very, very long time here on YouTube platform. And right now, Granny Karma is going through a few things. If you've been around long enough, you know Granny Karma's personal situation. Thank you so much, Marsha. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Granny Karma has told us everything. As a matter of fact, Granny Karma was one of the ones that taught me how to pressure can. Her and Homestead Heart. See, one thing that people don't know is some of these YouTube content creators, we talk to each other on the phone behind the curtain. And Granny Karma is very near and dear to my heart. Okay? So, for me, if you feel it before you send a super chat to me during this video, please don't. Please channel that over to Granny Karma Homestead because she's going through some things. If you've been here long as I've been here and seen Granny Karma as long as I've seen her, you will see that Granny Karma has had health issues over the last few years. That's why her channel, she just kind of disappeared a little bit off the screen because she's been dealing with those health issues. So she didn't have a choice. And with that, when you're not working, you still need money. You still need money. And right now, she's kind of in a bind. And I promise you, she deserves everything that we can give her. This lady is an angel, and she's been giving us all knowledge all these years. All these years. And right now, she needs our help. And that's all I'm saying. I don't like getting in people's personal business. But I'm telling you, she's looked out for me so many times. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. It's not all on the screen. But Granny Karma has looked out for me so many doggone times. Personally. On many a different levels. That I'm asking my viewers, can you please help our friend, our elder in this community? Nobody ever asks for help. You don't know when people are hurting. Guess what? I told y'all, I've been told y'all, I'm broke. I'm not playing. That's not a gimmick. I'm brokety broke. But there's a reason I'm broke. I'm broke for the exact same reason what Granny Karma is going through right now. I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my future. So I'm not, I'm not broke. I am and I ain't. I can't run to the store and just go buy whatever I want, but I'm far from, rock bottom because I know it's going to be my day one time. My day is coming. My day is, and listen, y'all see, I've been having health problems and not problems, but health issues with my weight and everything else lately to the point I know that I'm getting older. My body tells me I'm getting older and I can't do everything that I used to do. Every day I wake up, my body tells me to look at the clock, pay attention to the clock. So as I pay attention to the clock and I listen to the moans and the groans of my body and my bones and my joints, it lets me know keep moving forward with this project on this land. So when I just can't turn another screw and I just can't hammer another nail and I just can't push another lawnmower, it's all out here ready for me and I don't have to depend on it. Lights, gas, water, heat, cooling. That stuff right now you can do on your own. Everybody raise your hand if you know that you can pay lights, gas, water. You can heat your home, you can cool your home. You can do that right now while you're still physically able to make those things happen. But even once you get a pension, I told you people are living on their pension, paycheck to paycheck. I don't know why those people are trying to vote people out of their pension like you getting $40 billion on your pension check. People's pension checks and retirement checks are man, they would rather be getting a welfare check. My mom was on pension. Mom, listen, I help pay for my mom's stuff. Because the little pension and stuff she get, man, it's not even worth. Spend that little bit of money on you some groceries, and me and my sisters and my brothers will handle the rest because it's not enough. It's not enough to survive off of. You work your whole life. You work your tail off your whole life, and then when it's time for you to sit down and enjoy your golden years, they just sprinkle pennies and nickels on you at a time. Knowing good and well they owe you about $1 million or $2 million, they giving you $200 at a time, crossing their fingers and hoping you expire before they have to pay you all the money they owe you. I had to stop for a second so I could calm down because I don't want this video to turn into that. Um, somebody says sometimes you can outlive your pension. I don't know too many stories of that, but either way, is bad. I'm asking everybody if you can please go help my friend Granny Karma Homestead. If you can please go say, and I don't ask, y'all know I don't ask you for anything. I don't ask you to like, I don't ask you to share my videos, I don't ask you to subscribe, and I don't ask you for no money. But I will ask for a friend if you can please go help our sister out. And let's show what this community, I hear a lot of talk about community all the time. We should build a community. We should have a community. We should do this as a community. But when we do try to build a community and we then, see, this is the real part of a community. It's the part of sticking together for real. Not just to talk. That's why I don't like talking about that community stuff. Because it's a bunch of talk. Nobody wants to show the strength of the community or how to build and sow the community. We just want to talk about it because it sounds nice. The realizations and the reality of a community is right here in your face right now. My brother is down. My sister is down. I need to reach out a hand and help them up. When it comes to that, then everybody disappear. That's why I don't do the community talk. Because talking is just that. It's talk. Show your support. When one of us needs help, reach out and help. You know what's funny to me? And I can say this too. I mean this. It's so rare that you find somebody that really truly means it. That when you do stumble upon a person, it really truly means they love you. Really truly mean, if you need me, call me. Really truly means, man, if you, hey, just call me, I'm there. If you need me for real, I'm there. Just let me know. It's rare when you meet that person, especially on YouTube platform. But you know what's funny? It's so rare. It's even more rare than a diamond. That when that person actually shows up and looks you dead in your eye and breaks bread with you and hangs out with you, you don't even believe it. When a true person with a good heart stands before you and really truly means, man, if you need me, I got you. You know what the first thing we do? And I'm not saying it's not a mechanism built inside of us that we can't help, because I understand that. But when a true friend truly looks you dead in your face with no string attached, don't want nothing from you, you can't do nothing for the person, they truly, really want to be your friend, you will look them in the face like, this sucker wants something. This is a scam. This don't feel right. I knew it all along. It was too good to be true. In this community right here, when you see a real good man or a good woman and they promise you, I don't want nothing from you, I just want your friendship. If anybody in this community right now, I have never asked any of you for anything, ever. And the only things that people thought I wanted from them was in their head. Something that they thought. Some weird mystery that they put together in their head. I don't want anything from anybody. I've never asked anybody for anything. But it's so scary to people. And trust me, I understand. I understand. Especially where I'm from. That when somebody look you in your face and they say, listen, I just want to be there for you. I just want to help you. I just want to be your friend. Call me when you need me. I mean that to every person I say to my heart until I tell you otherwise. Until I tell you otherwise. In this community, that's rare. To show up and be counted as a friend or as a person that's there to help, that's rare. And I think that's what's missing. When we say, hey, we're a community and we're here to help and I got your back, even if we don't agree on certain things, it is what it is. That's what it got to be. Either we're friends or we're not. And right now, my friend needs help. So, if you can please please reach out to Granny Karma's Homestead here on YouTube and watch her video. It's in my community post. Her video is in my community post. If you can go watch that and reach out to Granny Homestead, Granny Karma Homestead, and please, you know, you can't deny one thing. We're all going to be in that situation. Does she have Cash App? I don't know. If you can please go over there to her video and check for me, please. I promise you this. And I'm gonna say this, if you can send, if she does have a Cash App, can you send it to her Cash App versus Super Chat? Because a Cash App, she gonna get it right then and there will be nothing skimmed off the top, right? You know, YouTube takes a cut of those Super Chats. So if you can send it to her Cash App or her PayPal, she'll get every cent that you sent her, right? Say, I don't want to go through YouTube. Yeah, well, go please, by all means, PayPal, Cash App, or whatever other avenue she has. Okay, my Renaissance grandma said, yes, she has a Cash App. So if somebody could put her Cash App up or go over to her channel, please. I'm not sure the legality of how this works. So if you can go to her channel and please send her a Cash App, okay? You know, I watched her video. I hadn't seen it, and a friend of mine reached out and said, hey, is everything okay? And I'm like, I haven't seen the video yet. You know, several people actually reached out to me. And when I finally saw the video, you know, I'm like, oh, no, what's going on? So I hadn't had time to reach out and handle that. Well, not handle it, but talk to Granny Karma. But I know she's not one that's going to come on here and boo-hoo about something that's not realistic. It takes a lot of guts to come on here and pour your heart out to people. It takes so much. It takes a lot of guts just to come on here in front of the world. Okay, here's TLC in the Garden has her Cash App right here. Is at Granny Karma 1 $ Mary J. Jordan. So please, TLC in the Garden, just put it up right here. Okay? If you can please go over, and if you can donate, I know times is hard and times is rough right now, but if you can donate, if you can give a little something, man, help out our community. We've all been through it. I don't put my personal stuff on here that much, but I go through it just like everybody else. And then, you know, I slap on a smile, fill my head with a joke, and kind of get my mind off of whatever I'm going through at the time. But that does not mean that I'm not in pain in some way, form, or fashion. Right? Thank you for that, Fluway. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you for your donation to Granny Karma Homestead. Thank you. Now, I just wanted to speak briefly about that. And I want to end this video with another message. A message that if you watch Granny Karma's Homestead video, you'll understand what she's talking about. And that is, oh, Missy Hawk said, I saw her video yesterday, broke my heart. Me too. Me too. And really, I know you watch a lot of us homesteaders. I can speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody. So I'm not going to try to speak universally because I don't want to either leave anybody out or add anybody in that doesn't really need to be added in. You know, everybody wants to see our homesteads flourish. They want to see our homesteads grow. But the realization is, I know a lot of people watch a lot of videos on certain platforms and they look all glamour and glitz. You see the cows, you see the goats, you see the turkeys and the sheep and the this and the that, and the beautiful home in the background and the pond on the side. You see this stuff on certain homesteading channels, and you know what you also see? You also see a lot of heavy equipment purchases, home purchases. You see all these purchases, and it's all beautiful for the camera, but what you don't realize is almost everything you see one of us homesteaders do, that's debt. That's money coming out of our pocket. That's money coming out of our savings that we're trying to go forward on. So when you see those families and they're buying $400,000 homes and $300,000 farming equipment and stuff, don't always think that's coming out of their pocket. They're financing that stuff. So when you look at other homesteaders and things aren't moving as fast, and you see, every time you see a video, it's like he said he was gonna move that tractor this 15 weeks ago, or he said he was gonna build the pond earlier in the summer. This ain't a TV show. I'm the only one working on my land, and I'm doing a little bit at a time. With the energy that I have and the rest of the life that I have to live, I can only do so much. And that's the reality of it. Now, here's the other piece of that reality. I'm doing it out of my pocket. When I can rub two nickels together, I make a purchase on something that's I'm investing in me. I told you it's a difference between purchasing and investing. Everything I buy is an investment here on Freedom Makers. And a lot of the other homesteaders too. That's why it seems like my channel is moving so slow, because it is, and it's moving organically the way it's supposed to, because as long as I nickel and dime myself to the top, I don't owe anybody anything. And the reason for that is, the main reason that I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to go to the bank. I don't want to go use my credit. I don't want to do that. And this is why. Because all I'll be doing is putting myself right back in the hole that I already live right now. I don't want that. So everything I do, I try to make it count. Because I know I'm 52. Hell, I'll be 53 in a few months. I know my time is coming. I know that I'm running out of gas. And I can put it to you like this, I'm going to give it, I got half a tank of gas left on me. I'm starting to look at the dashboard. You see what I'm saying? I know I got a half a tank of gas left. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you want to pay attention to real close. My life, I'm judging my life, and it's a tank of gas to me. I got a half a tank left. You can judge how much gas you got left in your tank too. But I'm going to tell you this. Just because you know you got a whole half tank of gas left in your life, in your livelihood, does not mean somebody in your circle or somebody around you won't try to siphon your gas off. Let me know if you hear me. I got a half a tank of gas, and the reason why I don't rock with a whole bunch of people is because some of them is like siphons, man. They kick that tube in your tank and take the rest of your gas, and you wasn't even ready to putter out. I know where I am in my life, and whether my health siphons my gas or some weirdos around me siphon my gas, it don't matter. That's why I feel like I'm in the rush to get myself set up where if I can't pay any more bills, I'm okay with that. I watch all of my elders. I watch my mom, I watch my dad, I watch my aunt, I watch my uncle. I watched them all go from being young adults as I was a baby, as I got older, they got older. To the point now they always rubbing their hands and they popping some kind of medication and they rubbing something on their elbow and they always need a back massage, or they sitting now they soaking in doggone Epsom salt. I've seen them, all of the people I love and is close to me, slowly get weaker. The only thing that always rung in my head was, as my family, my mom, my dad, my uncles, my aunts, as they got weaker and they weren't able to do everything they were able to do anymore, they got weaker, but their bills gained strength. As my mother and father aged, their bills got stronger. It's almost to me like their bills were siphoning off their life force, their energy, their vibe, their vibration. It's like the bills was siphoning off. I don't know if you ever seen this little movie cartoon back in the day called The Dark Crystal. And what was so crazy about this little cartoon by Jim Henson was, it was these things, I don't know what they was called, but they used to suck the life force out of these little creatures so they could stay young, so they could stay powerful. And to me, that's what the system is doing to us. As we age, the system is feeding off of us. And as the system and the powers to be get stronger, we ourselves get older and we get weaker. Now, the only way to counteract that situation, because we got our hands so deep down plugged into this system that's draining us, you got to unplug from that and start using your energy for yourself. Start investing in yourself, because we all gonna need help. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, family. The difference between my elders and me, I'm gonna say my elders are the lucky ones. They may be the last of the lucky ones. Crazy, ain't it? I know, please don't take offense to the truth when I say this age of elders may be the last. Because the reason I say that is my generation still is here and wants to help our elders. Our elders now can still depend on Generation X. As I get older and I look at this younger, this newer generation, they haven't even been raised being around their elders, being around their grandma, and they don't ever, they would feel embarrassed to wash their mother's back in while your mama sitting in the bathtub. I wash my mama back any day she asks me. And don't think twice about it. Can you imagine this new generation? I will bathe my parents. I will bathe my elders if I have to. And won't think twice about it. I would clean up after my mom, my dad, and my elders and won't think twice about it. I won't want to do it, but I won't think twice about it. The generation coming right now has zero intentions of giving me as an elder any kind of help. And I'm not talking about financial. I'm talking about, can you just take me to the doctor? Can you take me to my doctor's appointment? This generation coming up right now is, I'm the last tank of a generation for that. Looking out for your elders. You know why? Because our elders taught us how to look out for them when they couldn't look out for themselves. They knew they were growing weak. They knew they're going to get old. They have taken care of their elders, their moms, their dads, their aunts. So they knew it's going to be my turn soon. So I better instill in my children not to be embarrassed around me for no reason. My daughters, my sons, they all see me naked. We don't think twice about it. There's oh, Dad, close the door. But I want them to know, I don't want you to ever think that you won't end up having to take care of me in some way, form, or fashion, and you're going to feel some type of way about it. When I need you, I'm going to need you. But we done put so much vanity in this new generation. And I can say, I try to teach my kids different, but I can say I didn't go as hard as my parents did. And we filled their heads full of vanity and shame to the point they will never look out for us when it's our turn to lay in that hospital bed. You know what they're gonna be doing? While the nurse is cleaning us up, they're gonna be over there on their phone. In the corner, you in the hospital room, and that one family member over there on the phone. Keep on calling the nurse. Can you come turn my mama? Can I turn your mama? If your mama in here hurting and she been asking for a nurse for the last 30 minutes, you can't just put your mama over to the left a little bit and put a pillow under her back. You can't turn her to the right and put a pillow between her arm and her rib cage. You know how many times when I was a nurse that somebody told me, that's your job. And you know something? I told them, you're right. But what happens to your mom when you go home? Because then it becomes your job. That's so pathetic to me. That's so sickening and pathetic. When I was a nurse, the people I used to actually, they got in my way, but I loved them. I would do anything for them. The family members that won't get out of the way. They taking care of their mama. They in there painting their nails. They in there doing their mama hair. They mama sick, but they mama over. They got the pillows right. They making sure she turn. They making sure she don't get no bed sores. They're not depending on me for everything. You know what? Some of my patients, they depended on me to pass medications to my patient. Everything else that they're supposed to be doing as their children, as their loved ones, as their family, they did it. They said, listen, Mr. Led, can you please put this pillowcase on my mom's pillow? We brought her pillow from the house. And can you put this pillowcase on there? Because this is her favorite. We put this pillowcase on here and we brought her blanket. She likes her toothbrush. Them is the family. Yes, they get in my way. Because it's always about 10 of them in the room at all times. But the love that they showed for their elder, you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. But we've come to a place now where this is the drive-through disposable generation, where even we think of our elders in the same way. Once you reach a certain age, we should stay away from them and let them fade off into the sunset. That's the age we're in right now. You don't even want to go over grandmama's house because as soon as you go through, hey, grandma, hey, baby, can you do me a favor? This new generation don't want to hear that. If you go over your mama house and she ain't doing good, or you go over your grandma's house, soon as you walk through hey, grandma, hey, baby, it's good to see you. Can you do me a favor and go run this check up to the renter's office? This generation ain't doing that. Every time I went to my mama's house, baby, can you do me a favor? It's built in my brains. Not this generation. Because every time you ask this generation, can you help me out? Can you do something for me? Can you run me to the doctor's office? You got to hear a whole bunch of $100 worth of hell. To the point you say, you wasn't, never mind. Well, can you loan me $20 so I can get me an Uber? They don't even want to give you $20 to catch you an Uber car. So we got to take care of our elders. We got to take care of our loved ones. We got to stick in there. Go check on them. Go call them. Go text them. See if they need any help. You wasn't about to do nothing with that money anyway. Look, man, you about to go take that $50 and buy you a bottle of liquor that's probably going to give you some kind of damage to your kidneys anyway. Oh, man, your grandmama asked you, I need about $20 on my light. Man, give her $20. You know what I'm talking about. We all been there. And don't think it ain't coming to our turn will be next. Listen to me. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race or creed you are. We all men were created equal. You want to know how I can prove that? Because we all came in this world the exact same way. And you will equally be taken out of this world the exact same way. You're going to come into this world and then you're going to go out. No matter what color, race, or creed you are, we all went through the exact same steps. And then when it was time to decline, we went the exact same steps. It's graveyards across this country full of people. Different colors, races, creeds, divisions. But they all in the same graveyard, under the same dirt. So if you think that you're going to be the one to leave this earth any different than anybody else, you are gravely mistaken. So just count on your hands how much gas you got left in your tank. And be realistic with yourself. Is your back hurting? Are your knees aching? Is it hard for you to get out of bed in the morning? When you walk to the toilet at night, do you snap, crackle, and pop in your joints? Do you make a noise every time you get off the toilet? Like, ew. Have you gotten to the age where you're thinking of putting a chair inside of your bathtub shower? If just a thought run across your mind. Or you saw a commercial in the middle of the night and you said, that ain't bad. If you actually said that about one of those walk-in shower tubs and with the seat inside, you like, I wonder if they got one in like blue. It'll match my tile. If you thinking like that, like me, you're at an age where you know you got to have a tank of gas. And it's time to start doing a little changing in everything we do. We all came in this world saying we all going to go out. So when it's time for us to get help, reach out and help somebody. When they ask, you know what's funny? Trying to figure out if somebody need help. You know what you're going to, Led, you okay? Led, you all right? Led, you okay? You know what I'm going to keep saying? Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm all right. That's one thing. When a person ain't telling you what's going on in their life. But when somebody come to you and say, I need your help, please. And we're this close-knit family here in this community, all of us. When somebody asks for help like that and they really truly need it, how can you not help? Don't nobody in this community ask for anything. Nobody. You get a chance to watch all of these YouTube content creators for free every day. And frankly, if you're anything like me, I watch YouTube more than, I don't know why I got Netflix. I don't know why I got all that crap. I don't watch it. I got a TV right. Look at this. Look, I got a television on right now. Look what's on YouTube. There go Yoki Stirrup right there. YouTube. I don't even watch TV. I watch YouTube. I watch all of you content creators out there, new and old. You get a chance to watch that for free. What's the harm in giving them a super chat when they really need your help, when they really need your support? And then the other thing is, look, you wonder why some of their videos ain't up to snuff and why they ain't as great and why you ain't, and it take money to make these videos, man. You wonder why so many content creators go live is because editing a video costs money. When we sit there and edit for hours, that's our man hours, and that costs money. And we don't ask you to pay to watch it. But when we do finally reach out and say, please help me, please, you know it's something serious. So I want to say this before I go. To Granny Karma Homestead, you know I love you. You know I love you. And I do whatever I have to do to help you out, okay? And I think if y'all watch Granny Karma too, we all owe her something. Listen to me. We do. We all owe her something. With all the game and knowledge she's given us over the years, yes, we do owe her something. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can tell you why you owe Granny Karma something right now. I think it was like 4 years ago, Granny Karma came out with this, I think it was a 2-ingredient biscuit. How many people remember that? How many people remember Granny Karma's viral 2-ingredient or 3-ingredient biscuit video? How many people remember that? Now I'm going to ask you this. How many people be making that for the holidays every single time now? Instead of sitting there going to buy biscuits and everything, you making Granny Karma's biscuits, and your grandkids and your kids and your nephews and nieces think that's yours. Ooh, I love grandma biscuits. Ooh, I love auntie biscuit. She don't know. Your kids don't know that you learned that from Granny Karma. Now, she got millions of views on that video. So you can't tell me. If she got millions of views on that video, you can't tell me we don't owe her something. This, man, it's a whole United States of America, if probably not the world, making her biscuit. We should be looking at her product in the middle of Walmart somewhere. We owe her something. You know? Thank you, Ryan Life. Thank you. Hell, think it's 430 people in here. If everybody just gave her $5, if 430 people gave her $5, man, she could pull up out of this. Cause you know what's funny to me? I just did a video about going to the pawn shop, didn't I? I did a video. I was joking, but not joking. When she told me in her video that she had to pawn her solar power generator, that hit me in the heart. Because she loved that solar power generator. And I'm telling you, when I told that story about going in a pawn shop, I meant it. When you walk in a pawn shop and you got a solar power generator, that pawn dealer know he got you by the grapes right there. He know this is a very expensive item. And he know he ain't gonna give you anything for it. And he gonna turn around and make a lot of money off of it. That's his job. Soon as you walk through the door, he see one coming. He do this. So pay that. I'm not saying that we don't have to do what we have to do sometime and pawn off something or something like that. But I'm just saying before it gets to that part, before it gets to that point, reaching out and asking for help from your close friends here on this platform, that should be one of the first things you try to pull off. Because we all here for each other. And I thought that's what we was doing years ago. And that's all I've been trying to build for years. And I know it looks weird to people and people always think I'm trying to gank them or whatever, but I'm not. You can think of me what you want, but God knows I don't mean no harm and I don't want nothing from you. Nobody. Nobody. If you've ever thought for 1 minute I'm trying to scam you out of your drawers or something, I am not. I can see how people can think that I'm not on the up and up because I'd be so happy to see people in person. And I guess that can kind of come across a little weird because I truly mean it with my heart. And I can even say this for all the people that think that I was trying to steal something from them over time because I'm a little too happy to see them. Can you tell me this? What have I ever taken from you? Nothing, huh? What have I ever stolen from you? Nothing, huh? Because I don't want nothing that belongs to you. I got enough life of my own. I am one of those genuine people that, man, when you meet me in person, I don't want anything from you. I want your friendship. The only reason I'm standing in front of you is because the only thing I want from you is your friendship. That's it. Or I don't care to meet you. I don't care to be in front of you. I don't care to be around you. So I can see how I probably come off to be a little weird. You know? If we stay together and keep working together and mean it instead of keep talking. We talk a mean game, but we don't ever back it up. Ever. I we gonna have to change that in this 2026. It's almost like, hey, if you ain't down, we're past the casual YouTube content creator viewer relationship. A lot of us are, right? We're past that. That was 2014. You know, things we've met, all of us met in person. A lot of us met in person. A lot of us hugged and embraced and broke bread. Ain't it something to say about that? Can we move forward and become real friends and let give this internet a break? Ain't nothing wrong with being on YouTube and different platforms, but man, go reach out and go meet somebody, man, and sit across the table with them. You know, I was watching Gina versus Gina, and she stated something in her video. She said, I can't remember what it was, something like, she said, last year this time, her and Best Yet Journey sat around the table and broke bread for the holidays. Best Yet Journey met up with Gina versus Gina and had a meal. I watched some of it. And ate together, drank together. Families meeting families with no strings attached. I'm not here for a meetup. I'm not here for a party. Man, I'm just coming to holler at you. That's it. That was beautiful. Most of it wasn't even on YouTube. They showed a little quick snippet, but that's where we are now in this YouTube journey. We're there. I don't want any indifferences anybody ever had with me. I don't want to solve it on YouTube. I don't want to solve it on a text. I don't want to solve it on email. I want to meet up with you and say, hey man, what's going on? Or hey, my sister, what's going on? What's the problem? So we can fix it. If you haven't realized by now, social media doesn't fix anything. It makes things a little bit worse because one thing typing can never do is show emotion without punctuation. Two things can mean, one word can mean two entirely different things, but it's all visual. Think of this. This is what I want you to do. Watch this. Man, that thing nasty. You hear that? Now I'm going to say it again. Man, that thing nasty. You heard, man, that thing nasty, didn't you? I bet you it's almost 500 people in here. There's almost 500 different ways that you saw that. You wasn't looking at my face. You just heard me say, man, that thing nasty. Visual expressions and the scenery. If I'm looking at a car you just bought and that mug clean out, ooh, man, that mug nasty. That meant something great. But same context, you showed me an open wound that seems to be like it's infected. I'm saying, ooh, man, that's nasty. I didn't even change the tone. The situation change meant something completely different. So social media is not there yet with that. That's still something you got to do in person. Or if that's something that you type out, you'll take it the wrong way. Sometimes if you say it too quick on YouTube, people will take it the wrong way and be offended when you meant it as a compliment. I've been in several of those situations. All I'm asking of you guys today is please can you go support my sister, our elder here in this community from all the knowledge and stuff that she's given us free of charge. And I say thank you for that. All right? I leave you with that today. Happy Sunday, everybody. Granny Karma Homestead, we love you. If you guys can go over there and send her a Cash App, and if you don't have Cash App or something, you can send her a super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Lead Farmer 73, I love you. I'm serious. And I'm out. Happy Sunday, everybody. Peace.